Once upon a time, in a small African village named Kulu, there lived a girl named Lela. She was a kind and gentle soul, known for her grace and humility. But Lela's life had not always been easy. Ever since she lost her beloved mother, she had been forced to live with her stepmother, Zuba, who treated her with cruelty and disdain. Zuba ruled their household with an iron fist, her heart consumed by jealousy and bitterness. From the moment Lela's mother passed away, Zuba's resentment toward her stepdaughter grew like a poisonous vine, twisting her love into cruelty. Every day, Zuba made life miserable for Lela, giving her endless tasks and saying hurtful things. Lela had to wake up early each morning to fetch water from a faraway stream, carrying heavy buckets on her shoulders while Zuba and her own children slept peacefully. Lela worked hard, her hands rough and her heart heavy. Zuba's children, Lela's step-siblings, acted just like their mother, treating Lela with disrespect and meanness. Her stepsister, Mari, often made fun of Lela's looks and made her feel small, while her stepbrother, Sefiu, enjoyed hurting her, tripping her when she carried water or stealing her food. Lela's father, Juma, once a pillar of strength and wisdom in their household, had become a shadow of his former self under Zuba's influence. Though he witnessed his daughter's mistreatment at the hands of her stepmother and step-siblings, he remained silent, his voice silenced by fear and indecision. Once a caring and protective father, Juma now ignored Lela's pain, seeming indifferent to Zuba's wickedness. Instead of helping, he spent more time at work to avoid dealing with the problems at home. Lela used to hope her father would comfort her or stand up for her, but he no longer seemed to care. Whenever she tried to talk to him, he didn't listen or respond. As time went by, Lela felt more and more hurt by her father's lack of care, making her feel abandoned and left to face her problems alone. She missed the father she used to have, the one who would have supported and protected her. Despite the unkindness she faced, Lela stayed strong. She remembered her mother and found strength within herself. Even though her stepfamily treated her poorly, she remained kind, like a light in the darkness of their home. Amid all the pain, Lela found moments of happiness. She found peace in her village, enjoying the beauty of nature around her. The sound of the leaves in the wind and the gentle sunset brought her comfort and joy. Lela, despite the trials she faced at home, possessed a beauty and grace that captured the attention of many suitors from neighboring villages. Each suitor, drawn to her kindness and resilience, sought her hand in marriage, hoping to share their lives with the radiant young woman. Zuba, Lela's stepmother, was filled with envy toward her stepdaughter. She couldn't bear to see Lela happy and successful, so she did everything she could to stop potential suitors from marrying her. With cutting words and deceitful schemes, Zuba sabotaged each proposal, turning away wealthy suitors who could offer Lela a life of comfort and happiness. Her motive was clear: she wanted to keep Lela bound to their household forever, denying her the chance to escape and find true happiness. Despite the hardships she faced, Lela remained resilient, finding solace in the memories of her mother and the beauty of her village. One day, while fetching water from the village stream, Lela stumbled upon a stranger in need. It was a young man named Amani, who had journeyed from a distant village in search of adventure. He had disguised himself as a commoner to experience life beyond the confines of his royal upbringing. Moved by compassion, Lela offered Amani food and water, unaware of his true identity. As they spent time together, Amani was captivated by Lela's kindness and beauty. He admired her strength in the face of adversity and felt drawn to her gentle spirit. Little did Lela know, Amani was actually a prince, the heir to the throne of his village. Despite his noble lineage, Amani felt a deep connection to Lela and knew she was the one he wanted to spend his life with. After some time, Amani revealed his true identity to Lela, confessing his love for her and his desire to make her his queen. Overwhelmed with joy and gratitude, Lela accepted his proposal, realizing her days of hardship were finally coming to an end. However, Zuba, consumed by envy and greed, saw the prince's interest in Lela as a threat to her own desires. Refusing to let others find happiness, Zuba concocted a vile plan to destroy her stepdaughter's chance at a blissful union. One fateful evening, as the prince dined with Lela's family, Zuba poisoned the food intended for Lela, hoping to get rid of the obstacles standing in the way of her ambitions. Yet in a cruel twist of fate, it was Zuba's own daughter who unknowingly consumed the poisoned food. The truth unfolded when Zuba's daughter fell seriously ill, her health declining rapidly until she passed away. Confronted with the repercussions of her wicked deeds, Zuba admitted to her dreadful crime, exposing her envy and bitterness toward Lela. Shocked and dismayed by Zuba's wickedness, the villagers denounced her actions as inexcusable. With heavy hearts and deep regret, they banished Zuba from the village, sending her away into the evil forest as a consequence of her wickedness. In a grand ceremony attended by villagers from far and wide, Amani and Lela were married, their union celebrated with music, dance, and feasting. As they exchanged vows, they promised to cherish and support each other, facing whatever challenges life may bring together. With Amani by her side, Lela's life was transformed. She no longer lived in fear of her stepmother's cruelty but instead bathed in the love and admiration of her husband and the people of her village. Together, they ruled with compassion and wisdom, bringing prosperity and happiness to their kingdom for generations to come.